Hey, what's up, guys? It's the frickin' Cypher Jukebox, whatever the fuck. Just got back from the inpatient ward, Black Country New Road, or should I say, Black Country New Road, since they are not very similar to what they were before, but are just as good, to be honest. I'm very tired. I don't know if I said that already, but I just got back from a concert in a city that's about 4 hours away, so I drove about 4 hours, did the whole concert thing. It was probably like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, and then drove back home. So, a little bit of a trip. Also, ignore this stuff. It's for something else in the main channel, so you don't have to worry about that at all. It's not even there. Oh, my phone's here, though. I can move that. I can't move the other things, though, because they have to stay where they are. I'm in the middle of filming something else that I have to finish tomorrow. So, that's staying there. I'm staying here. You're staying there in the video. But this is going to be a quick one. I'm just going to blow through it. Yeah, it was great. It was fantastic. The venue was packed. I think between this, Julia Jacqueline, and Black Midi, this was the biggest out of all of them in terms of people in the venue. I think the other two were maybe tied, but this one definitely had a lot of people. The whole bottom floor was packed, and they had to open up the top floor, which had like another 100 people up there. So very, very busy. And this is in a much smaller town than either of the other concerts we're in. So kind of crazy. Their opener between the three concerts that I went to this year was the weakest on this one. It wasn't necessarily that like they played bad music. It's just music that I didn't vibe with very well, and it felt like a lot of the songs were very similar. Plus, after every single song she went, "Thank you very much." It was endearing, if anything. The songs themselves, I mean, there were some highlights in the opening act, but for the most part, I wasn't too captivated like I was with the other opening acts for Black Midi and for Julia Jacqueline. So just something to take into consideration. It is what it is, but I'm still gonna, download their EP on Spotify and listen to it as an EP. But the concert for Black Country New Road was great. They pretty much played the Bush Hall, track listing. And they also added Nancy Tries to Take on the Night, which I was very much hoping for because it's my favorite song from this iteration of the band. I was very pleased with that. I have actually been kind of warming up to Bush Hall. I didn't, dislike it by any means, but I didn't like it nearly as much as the first two albums from Black Country New Road. I mean, I think Across the Pond Friend and Up Song and I Won't Always Love You, and my cat just did something really weird. Turbines, and then Laughing Song are my favorites off of Bush Hall, and most of those were my favorites in concert because they're just like talented musicians that are very consistent. I think their first couple songs, they had some issues with some technical stuff. I think the keyboardist and the guitarist had issues, and sorry, I don't know all their names. I'm very bad with names, but I know Charlie and Tyler. Georgia wasn't there, unfortunately, which was a big disappointment for me because she's my favorite, and I love Jockstrap as well. Lewis on the saxophone was also great. He had probably the best stage presence. I don't know, he was cracking jokes. He was very funny and energetic, I would say. So that was nice to see that, there was someone with that energy up there. A very stark difference from their performance that's on YouTube. I think it's Paris France performance. Very, very different type of energy. And also that's a YouTube video versus seeing it in person. So, there is also that. But for the most part, I'd say this crowd was pretty good. There were some people who were doing some fucking woo! Like some fucking shouting during the softer moments of songs. It wasn't like towards the end. And, maybe they didn't know, but she's like actively singing. So it's like, guys, fucking calm down, please. I don't buy a ticket and drive out to a city to hear some motherfucker yell "woo" in the crowd, you know? I'm listening, I'm there for the band. I'm there for the music. I don't give a shit about what the crowd has to say. Cheer, if anything, at the end of a song. That's it. Please, please shut the fuck up. Sorry for being a Grinch, but that's just how I feel. But it only happened like twice, so I'm not, too upset. It was just like the one time. And I think it was during Laughing Song. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was during Laughing Song. Everything was great. Turbines was amazing. Charlie, I think, was the best for me in terms of like a performance. He was, as per usual, just phenomenal. He goes crazy on the drums when he needs to. It's not always, dialed up to 11, but when it is dialed up all the way, it's like past 11 sometimes. He's crazy on the drums. That's pretty much all my thoughts on it. It was a great concert. Among the 3 that I went to this year, I would say it probably ranks at the top. I like Black Midi's music more, but I think I like Black Country New Road live more. Maybe that's because I listened to a live album before I went, but Black Midi live is not quite the same as Black Midi studio album, so it's nothing like awful or anything. Obviously, I liked all the concerts I went to, and Black Midi was my favorite before this one, so yeah, I had a great time at all the concerts I went to, and they were all great acts, and yeah, I just like this one the most. So I am trying to finish my album club video, episode 3, but I've been busy with main channel stuff. I haven't even done like side channel stuff. Busy guy, but I should have more time now. Should be able to get an album club video out by, we'll say Thursday. We'll say it's going to go up on Thursday. Deal? Deal. Real quick, I forgot to show this off. I have a couple things of merch that I got. So I have this Black Country New Road shirt on Mount Rushmore. I don't think Georgia's on there. I don't know if she actually toured with them in America at all. I was just expecting her to be there, so I don't know if this is their touring musician that's on there. I'll have to look at it more closely and figure it out. Then I also got Live at Bush Hall, so pretty cool. Anyways, that's it. That's all I wanted to show. That was the last thing. Bye.